Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. Katatapos ko lang yung 10,000 steps challenge ko for today. And yeah, I just completed within 1 hour and 30 minutes. So medyo mabilis ngayon. And yeah, I'm really happy because it's been a while na hindi ako nakapag-jogging or brisk walk. I think the last time that I jog and walk was around I think 2 days ago. So medyo ano na ngayon, medyo behind na tayo at hindi natin nagawa yung 10,000 steps na challenge for the last 2 days. But anyway, the important thing is stay focused pa rin, and yung target pa rin natin for the week ay is in progress pa rin na 3 times, at least 3 times in a week tayo makakapag-jog or makakapag-brisk walk for at least 8 kilometers or equivalent to 10,000 steps. So yun nga, medyo maganda yung panahon ngayon, maliwanag, hindi ngayon walang ulan so far in the past few days. And yeah, tama lang yung init, malamig yung hangin ngayon. It's about 7 p.m. in the evening ngayon dito, and you could see yung sunset sa likod ko ay medyo ano na, yeah, very bright yung sunset sa likod ko. Madami lang akong iniisip ngayon. Medyo busy ako nung mga nakaraang araw kasi may mga sinesettle tayong mga documents and some requirements for applications sa Pilipinas. Um, yeah, may biglang sumigaw dito. I don't know kung ano yun. Pero yeah, so far so good ngayon. Kailangan lang nating isettle yung mga requirements ng bank loan na inaasikaso ko sa Pilipinas. And yeah, medyo matindi-tindi to kasi I am planning to rent out yung aking property sa Pilipinas, and madaming mga madaming mga requirements and mga trabaho na kailangan gawin. I need to fix yung ating keys. Ayun yung problema kasi yung complete set ng keys ay nasa akin. And yeah, kailangan kong ipadala yon, and it took about 1 week para makarating, and thankfully ay nakarating na sa Pilipinas yung pinadala kong parcel na house keys sa aking property sa Pilipinas. And at the same time ay naghanap din tayo ng bagong tenant for that, and hopefully ay may maipaupa na natin yung ating properties na nasa Pasig. And at the same time ay nag-apply ako ng bank loan sa Pilipinas, and it was already approved. And yeah, thankfully medyo magastos din yun. Ang daming pang kailangang pagkagastosan at saka mga kailangang i-prepare na mga requirements. Especially yung property na yun ay malapit na ding i-turn over. So yeah, it's quite overwhelming, pero I think that I need to be focused lang, one at a time, and kailangan lang isettle yung ating kung ano man yung importante and kung ano man yung urgent. So guys, yun, pagka medyo overwhelming na yung ating mga ginagawa sa buhay, we have to assess kung ano yung mga bagay na urgent versus yung mga bagay na important. Kasi meron kasing mga bagay na urgent and at the same time important. May mga bagay din na urgent but not so important. And meron ding mga bagay na not urgent but important. At may mga bagay din na not urgent and not important. So I think I have to focus more on those things na urgent and at the same time ay important. So for ngayon ay nagpapahinga lang tayo dito sa bench, and before tayo umuwi sa bahay. Yung bahay ko ay nasa mga 500 meters away pa dito. Hindi ganun kalayuan pero kailangan pa ding maglakad. But anyway, yeah, back to yung natin, yung stories ko na kinukwento kanina. ay medyo madugo yung mga requirements pagka nag-ayos tayo ng mga properties. And sometimes it's quite overwhelming, but we have to be focused and be patient, at hindi tayo dapat nagmamadali para sa ganun ay maiwasan natin yung mga mistakes or mga unforeseen mga incidents na kailangan tama lahat yung mga requirements, tama lahat yung mga sinusulat natin sa documents para sa ganun ay hindi masyadong costly at time consuming yung ating ginagawang mga proseso. So, and kailangan din nating planuhin kung ano ba yung first step and the next step and the next step, and we have to take one task at a time, and we don't think too much kung ano yung mga susunod, saka kung ano yung mga mistakes or failures na nagawa natin noong nakaraan, para sa ganun ay maiwasan natin yung anxiety, depression, and stress. So yan, mahirap yan pagka nagkaroon tayo ng anxiety and depression. And so may dito, andito yung park ngayon. Nandito ako so far sa park, pero hindi ko maipakita yung park kasi may mga tao dito. But anyway, kung nakikita nyo on my back ay palubog na talaga yung araw. Tingnan nyo. So andun yung araw sa likuran ko. And nasa harapan ako ngayon ng park at nagpapahinga lang, and later on ay uuwi na din tayo. May mga Pilipino dito na naglalaro ng badminton, and nag-e-exercise. And yun, kailangan din natin mag-exercise, guys. Especially kung lagi tayong napapagod, kailangan nating mag-move araw-araw. Especially yung mga parang 8 hours na nakaupo sa opisina, we have to move, we have to walk. Not necessarily yung very heavy na exercise, but we need at least yung light walk constantly every day. Kailangan yan ng ating katawan at ng ating isipan para sa ganun ay ma-reduce yung mga stress or anxiety na nararamdaman natin. So yun lang yung advices ko for you to stay healthy and to become mentally and emotionally healthy. So yun, hindi lang yung physical na napanggang natawan natin yung inaalagaan natin, pati din yung mental, spiritual, and emotional na aspeto ng ating buhay. And especially tayo ay nagtatrabaho, kailangan nating pa-divert din yung ating focus or yung attention natin in other things like sports or probably outdoors or nature. It doesn't cost too much, to spend time being with nature, being with the family, and be always remember to be active every day, at least 3 hours. If you can commit 3 hours, then go for it, 3 hours, but you do it consistently every day. And iwasan natin yung laging nakaupo na maghapon sa ating bahay or sa opisina, and including na din yung paghihiga-higa. Being inside the house or being in a room will create a lot of things, unnecessary things sa ating utak, like mapaisip ka ng mga kung ano namang bagay na hindi naman necessary. So better, if you feel that way, better go outside and meet friends or just simply walk with your pets if you have pets with you. And I really appreciate yung lifestyle dito sa New Zealand. Kahit na busy yung mga tao, they still find time to meet the family. Dito kasi at 5 p.m. ay uwian na talaga, and most of the establishments here are closed at 5:30 p.m. to just to give some time for the family, and not staying too much time, more than 8 hours in our workplace or in other or whatever we are doing in life. So yeah, they really give priority to the family, giving much more time to spend more time with our family here. Um, yeah, that's all yung pwede kong i-share sa inyo ngayon. It's a very random, ang dami ko nang sinabi, ang dami ko nang kwento ngayon, but I hope that you learn something kung ano man yung mga na-share ko na kwento sa inyo. And I think that most of the people like me na working professional ay makaka-relate kung ano yung mga pinagdadaanan natin every day as a working professional, not only here in other countries and also in the Philippines or in other parts of the world. So pare-parehan lang naman yan. Pagka may work tayo, kasama dyan yung mga challenges and mga stresses. And it's part and it's up to us to how to respond in those stresses and negativities. There's so much that we can do, and the only thing that we need to do is to respond properly in times of adversities and in times of hardships, and yeah, just to stay focused and keep grounded, and ano pa uh, uh, be active always, para sa ganun ay ma-divert yung ating attention sa ibang bagay at hindi tayo nakafocus sa mga kung ano man yung pinagdadaanan natin. Yeah, there are many blessings that we have in a life, and we have to start counting those blessings, and I'm for sure you are. Sa lahat ng mga nanonood, I'm sure that you are all blessed, and we don't dwell too much sa mga negativities sa ating buhay. We have to count yung mga blessings, and we have to thank yung mga blessings na na-receive natin sa buhay. And I think that if we focus more on the positive side of our life, I think we could conquer whatever negativities we could encounter in our life. Yan. It is quite simple. It's quite cliche, but I think that based on my experience, that's how I approach life, and just deal with it. Just go with the flow. Ano lang, let's not be afraid to face yung uncertainties and unknowns in our life, because being there will make our characters stronger, and it will make our values more intact, and it will help you to become a better person as well, in terms the way you decide for yourself, and in terms of the way you deal things. And yeah, and if you guys, I think I need to go now, and thank you for watching on my video. If you like my video, if you like this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe on my channel, and please hit that notification bell so that updated kayo lagi sa aking video, and comment down below kung ano yung mga pinagdadaanan nyo as working professionals, either you are working abroad or working in the Philippines. Let me know down sa comment section, and I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, and God bless.